And a quick one, watch it before it's over. Greetings from me, you're watching Rom, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing and a regular news roundup, our weekly sim racing news. Thanks to all those who come here often, especially those who subscribe, and even more, our patrons. My name is Serta and I will be your host for this video. Apologies if my voice sounds a bit off, I seem to be developing a cold, so I'd better speak fast before it catches up with me. Seems this first half of the year is giving us small doses of news, with nothing as big as we've had in the past years. Maybe we've reached a certain peak and things don't move that much, we only get a steady drip of news. Anyway it goes, here they are. Asetek's family of Forte products is expanding with the release of the Forte Formula Pro wheel, which really looks quite cool. As you can see in the images, it includes a display and 3 rotary encoder wheels. The display renews the information 60 times per second, and as it's becoming standard with Asetek, you can mix handles, shifters and color kits any way you like. The display can be configured either through Asetek software or through SimHub. According to Asetek, you can even use both at the same time. The body is made of ejection molded plastic with glass fiber reinforcement. The wheel will be sold at €630 plus taxes and so on, or $640 USD plus taxes, tariffs and whatever. You can pre-order the wheel already, and it is expected to be released on August, September latest. US buyers, be aware you can pre-order it only at the global Asetek shop. Also, see a description below for some codes that give you 15% for the wheel and 10% for handles if you pre-order before the 16th of June. Assetto Corsa Evo dropped another hotfix last week with some fixes to graphics in general and small changes to the user interface. Project Motor Racing announced they will be including the Audi R8 LMP 900 to the roster of cars available as soon as it comes out. This car won the Le Mans 2002 and made second and third, and then went on to win in 2003, 2004 and 2005. Wreckfest 2 also dropped a small patch eliminating flickering shadows, getting rid of a crash when entering the settings menu and improving the server info. I fear Fanatec is in for some yo-yoing as they dropped their prices last week for Canadian and US customers because of reduced tariffs. Now that you know who wants to raise the tariffs again soon, Fanatec may reverse their reversion of their decision. And why are Canadians caught up in these shenanigans? If you like what you see, how about supporting us? A like and a comment to tell the almighty algorithm we are worth watching are a good start. Subscribing is even better, and what really helps us grow is you becoming a patron, as YouTube's income is tiny for us sim racing channels. Patrons get access to exclusive content and are involved in our decision. Help us grow with your support. Help us keep spreading the joy of sim racing. Become a patron today. Yet another development update by iRacing gives us a glimpse about what the developers are working on and will release at some point in the near or not so near future. And that starts with iRacing including Australia's own The Bend in the mix, as well as reworks of a ton and a half of other tracks. All the updates come free of charge to those who already paid for them and have the track in their collection. With regards to cars, the Ferrari 296 Challenge comes to the sim, as well as the 2003 Chevrolet Monte Carlo and the 2003 Ford Taurus, each with 2 body types, stock car and speedway stock car. At the same time, cars like the IR18 used by IndyCar are being updated. The Gen 7 NASCAR Cup got new tires and better aerodynamics, and they are finishing the last touches on the extensive GT3 upgrades. Continuing with upgrades, the Lotus 79 and the Super Formula got rain tires, all the F4 tires got a rework, and some of the BMWs were upgraded. VR graphics will also get an update. The overhaul of the UI doesn't stop, and if you are seeing a slightly different UI than your mate, it's because they are A/B testing, which means they are showing slightly different versions to different people and observing which version works better. Also, at some point in the future, even Mexico and Miami will arrive with improved versions.